Hello, gorgeous. Today is a challenge. We are doing a full face of cream products. I have never done this before, so I am curious to see if we can pull a good look together. Cream products are all the rage right now. If you want a softer, more natural skin look, that's what we're doing. We're gonna jump in with a stick primer. We're gonna call this a liquid because it is fluid. There's no powder primer that I'm aware of. So this is the Milk Priming Blur Stick. And what I'm gonna do is just slide this over any areas of larger pores, anywhere I wish to blur. Sometimes I'll blur down these lines. We're going to give that a minute to set in. Sometimes I will even press it into my face. We are going to next jump in with the Dior Face and Body Foundation. This is newer to me and I'm very, very much enjoying it. We're just going to put some on the fingers. I'm going to start with a small amount and then work my way up if I need to. You can use a brush. I feel like this foundation dries down to a light powdery finish, so that was one of the reasons as well that I chose it. I'm going to add a little bit more where I feel I need more coverage. Very lightly pressing that in. Let's go ahead and jump into our bronzing balm from Soul Body. Take one of my Luxie brushes for this one. And I'm just gonna stipple this in. I just love the smell of this product. Going around. Put a little bit on the nose there. A little bit under the lip. Next, I'm going to prime the eyes with my Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer. Oldie but goodie. Because I have found even if you're using liquid products on the eyes, you still need to prime. Because the eyebrows are driving me crazy, I'm going to jump in with a new product for me. This is the Benefit Gimme Brow, and I have it in the shade 4. I am going to brush up my brow hairs just to prepare them with a clean spoolie. Go in with this mini. I like it. Let's go in with the other one. A little more of a natural look than I usually go for, but that's what we're going for today, isn't it? That was the first time, and I think it did pretty darn well. It gave my brows some volume without being too dark and bold. And I think what we will do next is throw on some liquid highlighter. This one from Makeup Revolution. I don't even know if this is still around. I am not a big liquid highlighter girl. For the sake of this video, I'm braving it. I'm doing it. I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to tap it in with my brush. That's what we're going to do. Yep, making a line. Let's do it with the finger. The brush did not work for me. And we are going to press that in. Okay. Not super familiar with Makeup Revolution's products. Tell me what your favorite products are from them if you have any. This worked out okay. I think that looks nice. Very nice. It's just a light champagne-y gold. And next we're going to jump into my Tower 28 cream blush that I love. Going in with an e.l.f. stipple brush. This is in the shade Power Hours, one of my newer ones that I just love. So we're gonna just dust that on the stipple brush. Guess we're not dusting, are we? We're tapping. And then we're just gonna lightly go in. This is very pigmented. Good for that sort of sunburnt look. And if you've gone too far, what you can always do is take a clean powder brush and just dab around if you think you've gone a little too far. Okay, next, I didn't use concealer. We're going a little bit out of order, but with my new concealer technique that I've been doing, this should work fine. I'm going to take my Juvia's Place concealer. I'm going to tap the back of my hand with the smallest amount, and then I'm going to go in with a brush, add that into just the dark spots under my eyes. We have no powder on our face right now, so this should work out perfectly fine. If you struggle with under eye creasing, just remember moisturization is everything, and then less is more. I'm going in with the teeniest amount until I feel the coverage that I'm looking for has been achieved. You can always use your finger as well. Okay, let's jump in with the eyes, and what I have to play with today is a brown from Stila. This shade is called Twig, and what we're gonna do is, if I have to use the bronzing balm to frame out the eye, I will, but I think I'm gonna start with this color and just blend it in with the brush and see where that gets us. So let's start there. Gonna throw some on the eye, and then we are going to buff it out. This is my Profusion ES2 firm blending brush, and we are just going to very, very lightly spread that. Lightest hand spreading. So you could stop there, or we could frame out the eye. Let's put it on the other eyelid and then we'll decide. So as you can see, a little bit goes a long way. Okay, then for a little added definition, I think we are gonna put a little of this cream bronzer in the crease. I'm just going to wipe off my brush because this color does have a little bit of sparkle in it. And I'm just going to dip into this Soul Body bronzer, and we're going to see how this does on the eyes. This is a first for me as well. And we're just going to small circular motion, spread that around. I only took a little bit on the brush. Dipping in again. Crazy hairs. We're just following the line of the brow. Not too far up, but a little bit above the crease. We can shape that a little bit if we want. Have it go out. And then over. Blend, blend, blend. You can always take a clean blending brush and go over the edges as well. There's nothing on this brush, just to make the edges as seamless as possible. Then we'll put a teensy bit of, let's put a little bit of this on the bottom lash line, and I'm just going to take a small brush and dip into that. If you want to keep it light and fresh, you can just stick to the outside, not even go all the way across, or focus it on just the outside and very, very lightly go across. I just dipped right back into there again. Most of the product over here, and then just very lightly touching over here. Okay. So a little mascara on, and we're going to go in with some Big Papa from Wet n Wild, a current favorite. Got a little messy with the mascara. I can fix that in just a minute. Let it dry. We're going to let those mascara boo-boos dry. I'm going to highlight the inner corner with some of our liquid highlights right in front of me. Then to stay in part with the challenge of the lip, we are not using a lip pencil, we are using a liquid lip, a nice red. This is from L'Oreal. I love this formula. The shade is 426. I will post it on the screen here. But what I like about this is the applicator. It's got a really nice applicator that makes it very easy to hug your edges of your lips. This is a fabulous formula that is so lightweight, transfer proof. It's really wonderful. I have it in red and a nude, which is fantastic. I bought it for my mother in various shades of pink because that's what she loves, but very nice. What are we missing? I think we did everything. If you want the makeup look to stay, I would suggest a setting spray. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter. So let's go ahead, shake it up, give us a little spray. I forgot to fix those mascara marks, so let's jump into that. There were just a couple. Just flake those right off. There's one there. There's one there. We can also use a Q-tip to do these things. We are good. Make sure we have no glowy, natural, soft. I hope you enjoyed this look. If you've not subscribed to my channel, hope you will consider subscribing. Have a wonderful day.